We are coming to you live from New York at Rockefeller Plaza. You know my bankroll got a lot of zeros, steady bang. But Sally has a hero. I done got a crib. Now I'm in the A. Two-step in, let me show you how I do this thing. Take your left foot, put it out of the front, and do it. Like that. I got my shades on. Dear mama. No love for my daddy. He wasn't there. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone is doing good. I am early today. Had it bang, the Tallahassee hero. I done got a crib. Now I'm in the A. Two-step, let me show how I do this thing. Take your left foot, put it out in the front, and do it. So this morning, guys, good morning, by the way, I went out in the middle of the road because there was presumably a doe, and she wanted to cross the street. I was on my way fishing. I had 2 rods. I go out in the middle of the street and I wave these people down. Just, waving them down. I'm waving my rods, telling them to slow down. This white van did not slow down. And unfortunately, the doe got absolutely just demolished. Her hind end quarters were hit, and he was crawling back into the woods. And totally ruined my fishing. It made me kind of angry. Especially if you see somebody out there waving. I'm 6'6". I'm not a small man. I'm a big boy, so it's not like you can't see me. Eliza, hi, good morning. Volunturtle? Is that how you say your name? If he takes a dump, better pick it up. I'm sorry, what? What do you mean? I always pick up his poop. Always pick up his poop, David. Anyways, yeah, that was really extremely sad that I was trying to protect that doe or that deer from getting hit, and it ended up getting hit anyways. I know it's nature, but it sucks. It does, it sucks. I felt so bad that I literally didn't even cast a line. Oh yeah, there you go, David. He's taking a number 2. I'm gonna have to set you guys down for a sec so I can pick that up, okay? I'll see you guys in a second. Hold on. What have you been eating, pal? That's a yucky one, dude. Okay, dog poop is picked up. Sorry, I had to put you guys in my pocket. I didn't want to show you guys me picking up turds, so I apologize. I'm with David. Hikes says, hey dude, hi. What you doing? What you up to? How are you? David, I'm with you. Being a dog owner myself, thank you so much. Hikes. I see people walking their dogs, taking dumps everywhere. And they don't even attempt to do anything. And literally, all you got to do, if you don't have poop bags, like I have poop bags, you could use, a couple of Walmart bags. Honestly, I think that's the easiest way, just because he's a 125, 130 pound lab. So the poops that are coming out of him are like, like newborn babies. So I'd rather much have a bigger bag than the smaller ones, but it's better than nothing. Gets the job done, and they smell good, so I can't complain. Just chilling. A plastic glove. Be one with your dog. Get in there. I'm not sure what you mean about that, David. I don't wear plastic gloves. I just grab it and tie it off and good to go. Oh, here comes a runner. Be one with your dog. Morning. My parents used to make me pick up dog. Hold on, bud. Hold on, let me see this real quick. My parents used to make me pick up dog shit all the time before I cut the grass when I was a kid. Huh. Same here. Same thing. Did the same thing. It's been instilled in me to not litter, to not, you know. It's amazing that we are even breathing, walking, talking. My neighbor, he's about, I think he's 83. He's in really good shape for his age. And, he said, every day is a good day above ground. I've heard that before, but being, in your early 80s, that's a pretty profound quote, if you know what I mean. How does it feel to have 1,000 subs? Because I only have 55. Well, I tell you what. So my channel is a fishing channel. It's also a video diary of Bud. There's a lot of videos of him, and a lot of videos of nice bass. I believe I have the state record in Minnesota. I caught, if you go all the way down to my shorts, I'm wearing my orange hunting coat. But you gotta be persistent. Be persistent, and always try to have a good attitude and be positive. People don't like to watch people that are in the dumps. All right, buddy. Well, you take care. I hope that helps. Be positive. Hey, bud. You going for a walk, big boy? Oh, yes, you are. Such a good dog. You're the best dog ever, Bubba. You know that? The best dog ever. Oh, I have 4 people. Bud, there's 4 people watching you. Going on your walk. That's nice of them. We appreciate everybody that hops on, hangs out for a little bit, or maybe, bring up a topic. Anybody watch the NBA last night? The finals? Pacers and Thunder? I did. Very disappointed. I picked the Pacers to win in 5. But, that didn't work out too well. Now they're fighting for game 7. If they can pull off this next one, if they can pull off a victory in this next game. At home, the Pacers are. So you're saying there's a chance. You guys remember that movie? Dumb and Dumber, the original? So funny. Still so funny. Another one that I thought was really funny at the time was Napoleon Dynamite. Oh, I was rolling. My whole family, we all watched it together. Literally on the floor, crying, laughing. Oh, man. Vote for Pedro. Go ahead. You may go up there. Go do your sniffy. Whew. Yesterday we had tornadoes here in the great state of Minnesota. We had some tornadoes. I think it, messed up some brush and maybe a couple of trees, pine trees or people's flowers. We were under a tornado watch until 11 p.m. But thankfully, I love a good storm. I love you know, straight line winds, hail. I was hoping and praying that the baseball size hail would come, or even golf ball size hail would hit the car. And I'm being totally honest. I really wish that would have happened, but it didn't. Oh well. Oh no, bud. Here comes the dump. Hey, bud. Did you know that Shorty had them apple bottom jeans with those boots with the fur? Did you know that? Everybody in the club was actually staring at her. And then, she hit the floor. And she went low and low and low and low. It's crazy. I am an idiot. I like to have fun. Wow, look at how nice, crispy, clean that is. And you got the chairs, the American flag right there with the Minnesota flag. I'm sorry, but the new Minnesota flag that they came out with looks like doo-doo. Like straight up doo-doo. Why? Who picked that? I really want to know who in their right mind was like, you know what? Let's make it blue, have one stripe, and then a star, like the Star of David. Who okayed that? I know it's the governor, but what? Like, come on. If you actually look up Minnesota's new state flag and look up Somalia, look up their flag, it looks almost identical. Not hating on my Muslim friends, but just saying it looks just like. Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Only God can judge me. Only God can. It is. That is very weird. Oh no, but this guy's coming out of the driveway. Come on, let's hurry up, dude. Let's hurry up. Good boy. Oh man, I wish them storms yesterday would have gotten rid of this humidity, in which it did not. I think it made it worse. It's so gross. Like real gross out here. Worse than yesterday. Alright, but no, you cannot go. No, you're not going to that. That is too beautiful looking for you to take a tinkle on. A little tinkle, bud. So what's up, you guys? You guys are quiet. You guys have plans? You guys working today? Anyone going fishing? Anybody from the U.S. here? Where's everyone from? Hi, Ken. You were gonna get that, weren't you, bud? You funny. You're a funny bud. What are we at? Almost 21 minutes. Almost 20. Oh, Ken's in Minneapolis. Morning. Ken from Minneapolis. That's awesome, man. There's actually a lot of Minnesota folk. I'm thinking it's because of the location. But I have had Ireland, UK, Italy, you name it. I've had them in my chat, and I find it so fascinating that people. One of my favorites is Cindy. Sorry, I just ate a mosquito. One of my favorite subscriber, I would say, is Cindy. Cindy is awesome. Well, where'd you go? I'm just kidding. You don't have to tell me where you went. Welcome back. Hikes. You guys ever wish, like, it would just be cloudy outside and you could just lay in bed and not feel bad about yourself for laying in bed while it's so nice out? Or better yet, if it was raining, that's like one of the best things ever. Laying in bed while it's raining. Yes, sir. Ken, kite or hikes, what are you guys up to today? Guys got plans? Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Come on, Birdie. No, we don't need to go in there. Bubba, no, we don't need to go in there, honey. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. And welcome to the channel. One thing I'll tell you is I do not ask anybody to comment, like, or subscribe to my channel. That is one thing that I do not do, and I take pride in doing so. So just so you guys know, I'm not I feel like those the people that are like, make sure you hit all my buttons and like, comment, and subscribe. It will help the algorithm so other people can see it, blah blah blah. I think that's a bunch of poo, honestly. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I actually there's a video that I uploaded thanking everybody It actually got me emotional, and I actually cried when I hit 1,000 subscribers. It was a really cool moment, and I hope that moment finds, you know. When I'm done with this stream, I will become one of your subscribers. I think, if I'm wrong, tell me, but I think I have like 1.1 thousand or something like that. What you doing, big boy? You tired? Are you tired, man? Let's go. Let's go, baby. Come on. You want to go this way? Come on. Oh, looks like he wants to go on a longer walk, so Bud gets what Bud wants. Oh, Cindy, I was just talking about you. Everyone in the chat, I know there's only a couple of you, but Cindy is the bee's knees. How are you today? I was able to find your channel too, Cindy. We're on our last leg of our walk. Bud's having the time of his life. And to be honest, I am too. There's nothing like, as you guys could probably hear, they're cutting the grass and it smells so good. Hey, you, let's go. Let's go, funky boy. Says, by the way, remember my name because I'll try to get in your stream every day. Okay, sounds good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, Cindy. Very, very glad. Yesterday was kind of scary here in Minnesota. We had 15 confirmed tornadoes touch down. That's a lot of tornadoes. I don't think there was any, I don't know if you could say this word, but I don't think there was any deaths. I think it was, some farmland, maybe some barns, and some cars and stuff. But yeah, I thank God nobody was killed. Oh, yuck, dude, it stinks over here, Bubba. I hope I didn't just step in dog dew. Nope, no dog dew. Perfect. Perfect. I know. It was pretty, we had a huge storm that was brewing, and it was the clouds were just pitch black. Come on, bud. Ugh. But no, that's poop. That's gross. That's gross. Huh. There we go. Thank God no one was hurt badly. Yeah, he was. He was scared. So there's a difference. I love weather, guys. So there's a difference in lightning. It's called, so one is called cloud to cloud lightning. So, like, pretty much the only way that you could be electrocuted or hit is through an airplane. But what we had yesterday was cloud to ground lightning. And that's the scary lightning. Like if you're holding a metal pole out in the middle of a field, the likelihood of you getting struck go up exponentially. Right, bud? Thank God no one was hurt badly. Yeah. I think, I don't know, I think in the next couple of days. So yesterday we were under a category 4 severe weather threat. What's up, bud? Max is here. We got Cindy and we got Max in the house. Yo, Max, check this out. So I guess I'll obviously tell everybody. This morning, right? I get up, I'm going to the local fishing hole, catch a couple bass, whatever, have some fun. As I'm walking there, I see a animal the same color as Bud, right? Turns out it was a deer. And it was curled up in like in a ball like dogs do. It was clearly bedded in the woods right next to the lake. But right next to the lake, there is a highly traveled big road. And the deer got up and started moseying on over to that heavily used road. And I had my 2 rods with me. And I got in the middle of the street and I was waving my rods. And I was telling people to stop. Because I didn't know if there was babies or what, I didn't know. Well, I had about 4 or 5 cars stop, and some asshole I'm sorry for my language, but some asshole in a white van came barreling through, took the shoulder, and clipped that deer. And it crawled back into the woods where it succumbed to its injuries. And I was so pissed. I was seeing red. That's how pissed I was. Literally seeing red. It's just I hunt deer. So, but that's totally different. You got a guy out there at 6'6" with 7-foot rods. Actually, one I think is a 6.5. The other one's a 7. But it got to me. It really got to me, and it made me so angry that I didn't even get the lines wet or anything. Yeah, it sucked. It really did. It sucked. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Our walk has commenced. We are done. And yeah, Bud wants to go in, so you as well. Cindy, you take care. Max, you take care. Hikes, you take care. Welcome to the channel. I'll check you out as soon as I end this live. Go on, bud. And yeah, that's that. Always remember, through every dark night, there is a bright ahead. Love you guys. Peace.